Welcome back. Welcome back. Yay. Shout out to the Wolves. Salute to my ninjas. So it's early in the morning. Dad gotta get his coffee. You know, so my get my ass up for work thing. And I like going in there at this time because this one particular lady's in there. She's cool, whatever. And I go in there today, and yo, I swear this shit is coming out, bro. And it's like becoming more prevalent. And so we always give little stories and everything, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm tired. She's like, yeah, you look sleepy. You just wake up? And I was like, yeah, I've been sleeping since like the afternoon. She said, what the fuck? You sleeping that long? I said, yeah, it's been like a long time since I've actually been able to sleep. And even though I guess it's been a couple of months now, all the little Power Ranger Auntie crew is literally shut the fuck down. And it's just crazy. Like, I can go to sleep whenever I want now, you know? They can play their little bullshit or try to talk near my door or whatever the fuck you goofy ass niggas. That shit does not bother me. And, oh, it's getting so cold, it's gonna snow. Snow's coming, fellas. I just felt it. It's about to snow soon. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but no, it's snowing right now. I am getting good at this. I can feel that temperature drop. I'm like, yeah, that's just enough cold to be snow. Uh-oh, Christmas time. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't get to sleep man long, and I'm enjoying myself now. My neighbors is always fucking loud, and it took me a while, but now everybody understands that, you know, you can't be doing things like that. She goes, yeah, I know what you mean. My neighbor does that a lot, but she doesn't go crazy. And she was like, she gets in the shower, he gets in the shower, she gets, I'm like, wait up, what are you talking about? She said, yeah. She was singing all loud and going crazy in there. She's like, but she's a he. I'm like, what? And she goes, it's crazy. She's like, he's more woman than me. Yo, I said, what? You just couldn't say that? And I swear I've been thinking about that for the last couple since I dropped my transgender video. Cause like I be watching shit now and I be seeing certain shit and I'm like, yo, bro. And I said it man long ago. This is why they made women more masculine. This is why all the TV shows fucking tough girls and fucking nigga be like, who you talking to, nigga? And I can do shit by myself. I don't need your help. And then these motherfuckers come along and they take your spot by being like a woman. They know not to be all tough. She-Ra. Imagine a he-she man that's a woman is smart enough to know men don't like when women act tough and be all manly and walk fucking shoulders all out and shit. I say, yo, she even knew it. She said, yeah. She said, when me and my kids first moved there, I would have never even thought, you know what I'm saying? Because she said it, not me. She said she looks better than me. She looks more like a woman than I do. She got the titties and everything. She's like, she had her shit cut off too. I was like, what? And I'm sitting here and I'm contemplating in my head, is this really possible? Where women really forgot to, like, be women. Yous are so busy trying to be like men, or maybe yous are not trying to be, you know what I mean? Maybe the world's just really fucked up and you ain't got no choice but to be more masculine. You gotta take care of yourself. I can't tell a woman not to do that. Rely on some dumb nigga. And I definitely can't tell a woman not to protect herself. So it's like I could understand why women would be more masculine in the world, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking a terror dome out here. But that shit is really, it's so sad to really know. I see it all the time. I be like, yo, they be way more women like than women. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? As a man, more of a woman than a woman. I'm like, yo, this world is fucking crazy, my nigga. Y'all gotta really think about that. Like, right now, the most feminine person is a man. Like, yo, really think about that. The most feminine people right now are men. In every way. When it comes to, like, because they know how to dress better than y'all. They you won't even know they're a fucking man. You look at a lot of women, you don't even know they're a woman. They dress like a man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, this is fucking sad, bro. Like, at least for men that are straight. Because just like she said, I would have never knew. Never, ever, ever knew. Until I seen she said she seen her with the facial hair. She had the beard out or some shit one day. She must have had that 5 o'clock shadow. I was like, yo, oh my God, bro. I say, yo, I can only imagine how many dudes are getting tricked out there. Yeah, y'all niggas better stop thinking you the nigga. Niggas like, yo, I got a bad one, dog. She bad, dog. Look, she went down on me right away. Yeah, nigga, I know. That's the MO to get you. Yo, thank you, Lord. Your Lord saved me again. Cause I swear, bro. I remember being young, watching like Jerry Springer and shit like that. And was it the Maury show? And they would have it on there. And they would come out and they would just like, can you tell the difference? And nah, a lot of people can't tell the difference. And then it's so funny because I be watching these things that like show about the anatomy of a man and a woman. Like, I've already did this investigation years ago. That's kind of what made me put my dick up. That's what made me stop going to clubs and shit. That's what made me thank God that I'm like Donald Trump ass nigga. Got grabbed by the pussy. You get why he said that now? That's something I want to talk about too. I'm gonna stop that little story. I was watching this reading, shout out, chatterbox. I ain't gonna say your whole shit so the enemies don't start hating on your ass. That's probably good enough for haters. Anyway, so she was like, bringing that up and how there's like, she was having a reading on like, I guess a transgender. And they're like really wailing out. And for man long, I've been having that shit in my readings, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck transgenders got to do with me? I don't fucking talk about y'all, hate on y'all. But when as soon as you speak of the Lord, everybody that does anything that the Lord doesn't like, they hate you now. So I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. They hate you because of your father. So she was explaining about how, well, she wasn't explaining, she was just telling them the story. And she was saying about how, like, when Trump said that, people got to start thinking in their fucking brain why he said that. Why would a man openly say some crazy shit like that, knowing women will, be like, yo, who the fuck you nasty mom? What, you just grabbing bitches by the pussy? You crazy, nigga? That's a charge. But no, he doesn't mean like I just walk around grab bitches. But no, when they send these women to him, and they, I want to feel you. He's gonna grab you by your shit. Why? Because you might be a transgender. And that shit have my room is terrible right now. So I was thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, so I'm watching this reading. She's like, yeah, this shit is a lot more out there than a lot of people realize. And I said I could believe that, because as a man, men ain't gonna be thinking about no shit like that. That's gonna go right over our heads, you know? And she was explaining or trying to get people to understand. I don't know if she knows the truth because she's like a psychic or whatever, reader. I don't know how far her powers go. And she was like, yeah, that's one of the reasons why he says things like that, because at the time there was a lot of them in office, and well, not in office, but around the White House. I guess they was like, setting people up. Duh. Just like I said with the rap thing, a lot of people gonna find out. Oh yeah, I was a bad bitch, dog. I got a bad little. She was like a video vixen. She's a man, nigga. Look at that strong ass chin she got. Look at those hips that are like a man. Her man, men's hips are your shoulders for a man. Are always your hips don't line up. Your hip is here as a man, and your fucking shoulders all the way out here. You get it? It's a difference. Women, on the other hand, my father doesn't make straight lines, but you can use straight lines to prove my father's genius. See, women's hips, they go out to their shoulders, meaning their hip and their shoulders on a straight line. A man's hips and shoulders are not. Your hips are inner, causing a V shape. Like stone, like a triangle, more sturdy. Like you see my chin, a V shape. Get it? Long jaw. That's another way to tell they have long jaws. And I said, yo, that is crazy, because like there are some women that naturally have this. Like as I like watch now and look for these things, I see regular women that I believe are natural women, and they have the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Their jawline is like a man. Tough jaw. She look like she'd take fucking 10 shots to the face and keep coming straight at you. I seen chicks out here with backs that are like more brolic than mine. I'm like, yo, your back is crazy, dog. I want to have a kid with you just because I know I have a strong kid. Kid to be ready for work, nigga. That nigga gonna be ready for work. So, I be watching like regular, like the news, and it's crazy. Like so many people are eligible for this, meaning it's a strong possibility that majority of the females that you watch on TV they are that. And then when you go to, especially the video chicks, I'm starting to see it all the time. That's where a lot of the people that do the investigations, and they always go to the videos, and then they go to certain people, stars, like, and I'm like, yo, wow, I can't believe I didn't see that. Wouldn't even have thought of it. Some of them, I think, what was her name, Jennifer Aniston or some shit like that. They were accusing her, and I think that was her from the Friends show. And I was like, yo, she do got a strong ass chin, dog. She got a strong ass chin. A couple of them niggas, a lot of chicks be having some strong ass chins, dog. A lot of chicks be having that chin. A lot of chicks be having that build. And they always play the tough girl chick. I'm no nonsense. And all that. Yeah, it's because, yeah. We know why. Anyway, I'm going to cut this semi-short. Just tell you, men, be careful, you know. They have perfected this so much. Like, that's level one. Like, there's levels to this. Like, I've seen them now in certain ways where I'm like, you will not know from looking at their face anymore, because the chisel, how much, you see how, like, you see how it goes straight in, and then that man chin, you know. They found a way to literally, there's multiple ways to make their whole face look round like a woman. Make their face look soft like a woman. Like, I couldn't believe these surgery things, these transformations I was watching on somebody's channel. I was like, yo, that first picture, I'm like, ew, how do you even want to change? You're just an ugly woman. Like, if you're gonna be a woman, nigga, like, you an ugly man, that what, you gonna be an ugly ass woman? That ain't gonna work for you. Maybe. Women, no matter how ugly a woman is, there's always a man that'll do it, right? So, you know, that ain't gonna, you know. But then these hormone things and surgeries, and I was like, they so side by side, and I'm like, oh shit, like, yo, bro, I would have thought that's like a 4 or 5 average woman, and it's really a man, a fucking 2, a man that was a 2. Take a couple hormones, now he's a 4 or 5 as a woman. Do some working out, because, you know, our bodies, you know, we can lose weight easier than you. So, you know, their bodies, when they start shaping themselves and get toned down and then take the hormones, and their bodies start rounding off as a woman. I said, yo, that's so scary to think about, because how far does this go? How many women, alright, this is a perfect, I've been like this. How many times have a woman did something and spat in the face of men, like, yeah, we could do it, but it's really one of them. So, no, women sit down horns. Confirmation. How many of y'all champions really ain't y'all champion? How many? How many times have y'all championed a woman, but it really wasn't? And she was, the whole thing was best in men. Well, I'll do the same fucking job, I'll get the ring, and da-da-da-da-da. And the whole time it was a woman, I mean a man. And that's why she, you know, be so old and still look so, her body looks young. Never have that, always have that, what is it, 10% body fat. You know, shit like that, bragging to you women, like, yeah, you just gotta work out, and you gotta, yeah. And then real women over here dying at 30, 40 years old trying to keep up with that shit. Like, why the fuck can't I lose with you? Because you're a woman. Because you're a woman. You're supposed to have some weight on you. You're not supposed to be skinny and muscly. Fucking, I mean, some of you can do it, but a lot of you, I don't
not that you can't. No, you can't. No, I'm not gonna say it's not that you can't. If you could, you usually you would do it. You would do it, and usually you walk around like that. But no, you struggle. Your body gets hurt. You start getting mad. You just get complaining. You start getting depressed because you're like, how come I can do it and I can't? Because it's a man. That's why. And when you see a natural, real woman that is your age and they have regular, crow's feet and fucking, wrinkles and, butt sagging, booby sagging and shit, like normal shit, like when you're 30, 40, your fucking boobs drop, maybe women won't feel so bad and be depressed. Maybe the little girls won't try to be something that they can never be, How many of y'all champions is really us? How many, I really gotta figure this out. How many things do women consider being a woman and men are the reason you do it because we told you to do it and you forgot that we told you to do this and we like walking like a woman. Women now walk like people. I'm not gonna say it's walk like a man, because I realize walking sexy it's a learned thing. Women see women and they mimic what they see. But now women don't do that. Women will be men. Used to walking around like gangsters and shit with the diddy bobs and the fucking tough girl walk, talking about I'll beat that bitch ass. And it really I want to know. Just like the reverse. How many times have men really got souped up or championed a guy and he was really a woman? That's going to be a shocker too, Like, a lot of stars are getting accused of, like, people that I would have never believed this one channel, that they accuse people, and I'm like, yo, that's, no, I can't believe that. That would mean women are the best at that, and men aren't, but we think we are. Why do they do this? You know what I mean? Or this is all scripted and it's all fake. It's all fake. Because a nigga will punch your fucking head off your shoulders. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I mean? And how many times, like right now, it's already getting wild. Like in the NBA, they caught a transgender man in the WNBA. And I said this shit for a while. Yo, there's no way all of those were women on them courts. You look at their fucking bodies and their chins and they're men. Some of them are not, like, you know what I mean? But, nah, I've seen enough of them where I can look. If you line, I guarantee I could pick at least one or two out and be right now if I watched the Maury show. You get it? You get a bunch of them. I'm sure I'll be wrong, too. I got 100% accuracy. Nah, I'm just starting to study back up on this and really starting to see the marvels of man magic. Anyway, something to think about. Maybe men and women can use this to our advantage and stop beefing with each other over things and say, hey, I can do anything, you can do better. No, you can't. Because right about now, men are being better women than women are. They're more feminine. They act like women. They look like women. They talk like women. They sound like women. Women now are like men. You're wearing pants all fucking day. You're walking like you're fucking ready to go to a street fight. You wear hoodies and black dark colors, and I'm like, yo, y'all got tricked right up out y'all spot. It's just like the men of the Lord. We got convinced to be soft. You gotta turn that cheek, don't do nothing, don't ever do, nah, nigga, that's not what David did. That's not what Levi did. Shit, that's not even what Jesus did. He flipped the fucking tables on you niggas. All love, all praise to my daddy.